Time for us to prepare for the compression test.
It's a new life for me. Yeah, it's a new life for me.
Okay, so I prepared the whole engine to receive oil. So I guess every single hole and opening that the engine had, it's covered. Now I need to put the starter in there, and I think we will be good to do a compression test. I think this angle might be good. So we have here the starter motor, and we need to put this in here. And what this does is, you see this flex plate? This thing here has teeth, and when you start the engine, it cranks this thing here, it moves forward, cranks, turns this here, which turns the whole engine, and blah blah blah, and make it work. Now the engine, the big side to the outside, I'm scratching my whole pipe in there. And I need to hold this in here somehow. It would have been a good idea for me to find nuts first, so I'm going to leave this in here and try to find a couple nuts for this. Luckily I had nuts that I got was M10 1.5 for the BMW seats. I got racing seats for the BMW, and I got those guys for it. So this will be enough to keep it in place, and this will let me trigger that. There you go. This is how it works. I'm gonna trigger the battery down there. This is going to see there is a something down there on the engine that's going to pull this up or down, and then it's going to engage in here and start cranking. Right, so I'm gonna crank a few times, put the compression test in each one of those one at a time, and see what the compression is. First, I need to kind of wire that guy so I can just hit the battery and do like some and take it out. Now I need to put oil in the engine. I'm just gonna double check everything, see if there is no missing links anywhere. Be sure that I cover all the holes that will have contact with oil, and I'm gonna put some oil in this engine for the first time. And beautiful, it's actually in the maximum. Alright, so battery is plugged. Let's see if I can trigger that. Okay, I don't think this battery is very happy. Okay, so this is how it works. You put the negative in the casing somewhere, you put the positive on the one that is big, and you add an extra cable in there. Don't touch this here because this is the negative, and this is the trigger. That's the one that has the little housing here, the connector, right? So the connector goes here, which is the trigger that comes from the car. So when you touch this, you see this running. Look at that. But you see my battery is not happy. Look, I'm touching. My battery is kind of dead. So I touch it and it struggles. So completely summer here now. It's 40 degrees. And my battery, no good. So what I got was, I got this little cell here, and not cell phone, a cell, and you plug this here and then you can start your car. In this case we are gonna actually jump start our car, but not through the battery. You're gonna go straight in here. Alright, so we have a little accident. I'm not sure why my camera was not filming. This just melted. I don't know why. So this jumper cable came with my BMW, and apparently it's a piece of crap. So I was just making that one extension in order to use my little box here, right? The jumper. So you can see here, and also it's gonna help me to see how it works. So this works fine. So this is all we're going to do a compression test. There you go. So now you gotta get one that is the same size of your spark plug. So we got the spark plug, I think is this here. We try. If it's not, it will be the next one. And I'm not sure what those are. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to remove all of those. I'm going to keep the order. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sizes are very similar. So I guess the two further away ones are longer. And I'm going to remove the spark plugs. I removed from this cylinder already. I'm just going to remove from the other ones. So that done, I'm going to start. I'm going to start by the last one. So I guess just need to be sure. 5 seconds. Count to 5. All right. Strong one. I'm gonna take this. So 121, I guess. Right, I guess you can see here too. So I'm gonna write in a paper. So what you do here, get a piece of paper, and we are going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is the dry test. I don't know if I need to do the wet test, but 121. All right. So clear that, and let's go to the second one. Okay, it's tight enough, and let's do the same thing. 5 seconds. Oh, nice. I think is 125. So I'm gonna write in our paper 125. Let's go to the next cylinder. and clear. All right, that's 5 seconds. Yep, 5 seconds. 126 or 127, not quite sure. You help me to judge. What do you think? I think regardless, still very close. I'm gonna do 127. It's right in between 525 and 30. So down, and let's go to the last one. There's one cylinder that I put oil on top when I was assembling, so I wonder if that cylinder is helping to seal. Alright, so let's put this bad boy here, or let's put this bad boy here. Okay, 5 seconds. This is the result. You ready? That was the one that leaked before. Nice. So I can tell how much it is. I need to. It is 126 or 127. I am freaking happy. Look at that. So those are the numbers. Cylinder 4, 121, 3, 125, and 1 and 2, 127. So I could easily be misreading this. This is 121, but it's still in between 10% difference. So I guess on my test before, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put on the video because let me stay like this, like a ninja. Pretend I'm sitting somewhere, but I'm not. The test I was doing before, first with the battery, and I didn't have anything because the battery is not charged enough, and then I started using this thing, but I don't think it had enough power because I kept testing or maybe not screwing this enough, and so I think I got 136, and then I don't even know how I got it. I guess there was oil on top, and I put compression to try the leak down test and see from where it was leaking, and I think this took the oil out of the top of the cylinder and made my readings normal, because the cylinder number 2 was reading 136 and now it was clear 127. Cylinder number 1 was reading 120. First I didn't screw enough first time, and it read 100, which scared the crap out of me, and I was like, oh man, I need to disassemble everything, but nope. There you go. Check it out. This is how I'm talking to you. Look at this. I'm gonna put the camera. So I'm there, and I'm just sitting like this, sitting in nothing. Oh, I'm almost sitting in the engine actually. It was very tiring. But anyway, I never done a compression test. I love this. The way you saw is pretty easy. I'm happy. I've never done an engine, and dude, I have compression, and they're all the same. So I guess that was the missing part. The engine has everything it needs to have to be ready to be installed in the car. I wish I could run the engine like this, but I'm not skilled enough for that. So I guess next steps, because it is like this already, I should take into the car wash today. Not doing this. My people doing stuff on my house is gonna end tomorrow, so I gotta do some stuff in the house, but I might put the gauges in here in the pillar. I don't even know where my pillar is, but probably is inside the car already. And I already can start wiring everything up, and I also need to wire the AEM. You know, one thing that excites me about YouTube is being able to figure it out stuff. You know, it's like every time I do something like this, like, man, it's like I won. It's different. If I play soccer, if I play football, or whatever it is, and then you win, I mean, besides a race, if I win a race on my car, yeah, I really felt I won. But you know, win the soccer is fine. I can win the soccer, but this is the win. You know, doing something you don't know, doing something that you never learn. You just learn, like, now I learned this like 6 hours ago, and now I'm doing compression tests, and you know, I hope it's good. I hope I learn it properly, and you're gonna see if my engine runs, you know. And if it doesn't run, guess what? I learned, and I'm gonna fix it. So this is the moment I was waiting. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed doing this. Scared the crap out of me in the beginning. I might put a little bit of the compression failing, but I will definitely put the whole thing of the compression working, and that's it. So you know how it goes, right? Share, comment, and like my videos. Thank you so much, guys. I mean, a bunch of people are subscribing. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It keeps me going. I want to grow this to millions of subscribers, but you know, I'm very far from there, but guess what? I don't care. So subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment, and I'll see you later.
Look past my face. See status.